This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Yes, thanks so much for listening. John Solberg here. I'm your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. And I'm always happy to tell you this show is brought to you by Green Mountain Grills. For more than 17 years, Green Mountain Grills has brought the smoke to the competition scene in backyards all over the world. Their Venturi-style firebox delivers the cleanest 150-degree smoke in the pellet game. Their newly redesigned 2025 Prime 2.0 grills blend the proven technology of the past with the technology of the future. Green Mountain Grills is the original innovator of all things Wi-Fi and continues to give the user granular options to control your grills in any environment from anywhere on the planet. Green Mountain Grills also leads the pack and accessory creation from pizza ovens, side burners, rotisseries, they got it all and more. Check it all out over at greenmountaingrills.com. That's greenmountaingrills.com. And let's jump into episode 4 of the 2010 Round Table Srries.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the big barbecue show. Special event wrapping up the barbecue round table shows that we've been doing here for the past 4 weeks. And why not wrap it up with one of the most difficult categories to cook? Well, aside from chicken, not that we found out anything about that during the round table. But this is the beef brisket category tonight, and on the paddle sitting in currently second place overall in the KCBS and sitting in the third place brisket for 2010, more importantly ranked number 1 in brisket category in 2009, also finished team of the year in the KCBS, and fresh off another brisket category win this past weekend in Hammond, Louisiana, pitmaster of Pellet Envy Rod Gray joining us. Also sitting in, ranked number 5 in brisket for 2009 in the KCBS, finished second in the Team of the Year points chase. Also was in Hammond this past weekend with a very respectable 21st overall, pitmaster of Iowa Smoky D's, Darren Warth. And rounding out the panel tonight, ranked number 7th in pork in 2009, the KCBS, and finishing third in Team of the Year points chase, pitmaster of I Smell Smoke, Steve Farren. And these are the guys that are joining us tonight. Guys, welcome in. And appreciate you taking the time out to join me, and certainly the Peanut Gallery is very happy to have you aboard as well. We're going to be talking about brisket tonight, but before we actually get into the pre-cooking events here during the first segment, why don't we go ahead around the room and see what everybody is cooking on, and we'll start with Rod.
Greg, I thought I was calling into Tradio. I'm on the wrong show.
Tradio?
Get that big stuff out of here.
Rod, would you like to trade that Jambo pit?
I'm, Greg, thanks for having me on again. You know I love to come on your show. I'm cooking on a Jambo, currently called Model J5.
Model J5. All right, Darren?
Oh, man, Jambos have got, now we got model numbers on those things?
I know, I'm confused by it too, Darren.
Cooking now just depends what week it is and where I'm flying to, but I mean the most traditional cook for me is cooking on a 22-inch Weber Smoky Mountain, followed with an FEC 100.
Would you say, Darren, that you're cooking on cookers that are not yours the majority of the time then?
Oh, not necessarily the majority of the time, but I try and, especially last year, got into the race, Team of the Year, and kind of flew around and did some different things on different cookers. Earlier this year, we've already cooked on a different cooker and took a reserve down in North Kansas City, so it's kind of a challenge to us. We kind of like to do that.
Living the rock star barbecue life. Darren Warth from Iowa Smoky D's. Rounding out this question, Steve Farren from I Smell Smoke.
I cook on an FEC 100 and occasionally a backwoods.
Do you have a preference for one or the other?
I've really gotten to like the FEC for the brisket.
All right. Now, this is a question that I could probably ask at any point during the cook, but why not ask it right now, right up front, and there's been a lot of talk, especially with the show Barbecue Pitmasters on TLC that aired a month and a half ago or whatever, about brisket. This never seemed to enter unless you were talking with the elite of the elite or people that were doing high-end catering jobs for white-collar hoity-toity types. But all of a sudden, Wagyu beef has come into play. So let's go around real quick. Any of you guys use the Wagyu brisket for competitions? And we'll start with Darren.
No.
Ever dabbled with the Wagyu?
Never tried it.
Never. All right.
What's
Steve.
What's the reason to?
I'm certainly not the guy to ask, but lots of people talking about the Wagyu, and figured I'd get you expert's opinion. Steve, Wagyu guy or no?
No. If I was Rod Gray and had his money, maybe.
Have you ever tried the Wagyu just for fun and giggles?
I wouldn't even know where to get it.
There you go. All right, Rod Gray.
No, I can't spell Wagyu, let alone afford it. I've never, honestly, I'm not sure I haven't ever seen a Wagyu or a Kobe brisket in person.
Me neither.
All right, so this then brings up a pretty interesting follow-up question that, and we'll start back with Rod. I mean, obviously you guys are aware of the internet. You see a lot of the stuff being posted around. You've seen some, I guess, more high-profile names because of the shows talk about Wagyu briskets. Is it just something that you're not interested in trying after what you've heard and after what you've seen on the TV shows? Or you're just happy with what you got and you're going to stick with it, and that's all that you're going to be talking about that?
Well, Greg, we're all competitors, and I think we all want to improve on what we do. And I've thought about it, and I've actually had some conversation with some folks about some of those types of products. And when it comes right down to it, it's pretty hard to kick my choice briskets, considering how they've been doing, especially the last year or so. But, in the back of your mind, I don't know. I often wonder if I could improve on what I'm doing by stepping up to that. But honest to goodness, when you have to spend $85 to $100 a brisket to get them to you, and there's no way I'm cooking just one brisket, it just seems cost prohibitive to me. For the people who can do it and win with it, great, good for them. It's just not something that I've looked into very seriously.
Steve, are you along the same lines as Rod there?
Yeah, and some of the contests I compete in, there may be $100 in prize money, so it doesn't seem to be worth it to buy a $100 brisket.
Darren, you're similar then in mindset?
Yeah, I'm with them. Don't believe everything you read on the internet or see on TV. I don't have a cupcake pan either.
What? All right, so we're going to move into the pre-cooking events. Once again, we're joined by Darren Warth from Iowa Smoky D, Steve Farren of I Smell Smoke, and Rod Gray of Pellet Envy. By the way, if you lived under a rock last year following competition barbecue, they finished 1, 2, 3, respectively, in Team of the Year points race chase for 2009. We'll start with Darren for this question. Whole packers or flats for competition, Darren?
Well, actually, whole packers, but we separate them out.
Well,
so,
wait. Don't get ahead of the questions. Just answer the question.
Head over to the bbqcentralshow.com and let's see how Darren answers the question. Doesn't jump ahead. See what the next question is. There'll be a link in today's show notes to take you to the complete episode. That's number 4 of the 2010 Round Table Series. But wait, Tyler, I got a surprise for you. I pulled another round table from 2010 as well. So you're going to get a 5th one. You're going to get number 5, and it's kind of... I had not heard the show before, so I'm excited to listen to it myself. So make sure you tune in next week. And until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg. I cannot wait to talk to you again soon.